This training video is on Holman quartz conveyor system conveyor toasters. All Holman quartz conveyor system toasters feature quartz heating elements. Quartz heating elements are glass tube elements that radiate heat in an infrared spectrum that toast bread differently than cow rod elements. Most conveyor toasters feature metal elements. The main feature differences between quartz and metal elements is the infrared spectrum it toasts in and the ability to heat quickly versus the metal elements. Because they're glass tubed, they heat much quicker than a metal element. Therefore, it allows you to heat up earlier when you turn the conveyor on, and it also allows you to recover from a standby mode, which all of our conveyor toasters feature. This model you see right in front of us is a QCS 500 conveyor toaster. It features a 10-inch wide belt, which will fit 2 pieces of bread. You also see a load-up tray in the front. In order to minimize sticking of bread to a conveyor, it's best to load bread onto the load-up tray, and it sits on and pulls into the conveyor toaster without anybody pressing the bread into the belt. It typically toasts bread in about 45 to 50 seconds, but in a continuous process it'll do up to 500 slices per hour. All conveyor toasters with their ratings are rated to an optimal number of slices of bread per hour. The other unique feature about our Holman toasters is we do not use any insulation. We use cool air to cool down the conveyor toaster. So in both sides and in the top, we circulate air that originally comes in through the bottom. It keeps the controls cool, it keeps the motors cool, so we get longer life out of the product. And it circulates that air around the sides, around the back, and eventually into the top that keeps everything cool to the touch, and that air eventually comes out the front of the conveyor toaster, which helps to dry out the bread before it goes in. We have models that run from the smallest and most economical, our QCS 350, which will do optimally up to 300 slices of bread per hour, up to a bagel toaster that'll do up to 1,600 slices of bagels per hour. The load-up tray can be removed, which allows it for removing crumbs. There is also a tray for catching the bread. It is also removable, so you can dump out the crumbs at the end of the day. The model you see here also features electronic controls. The electronic controls allow you to preset both the belt speed and the amount of heat to optimally toast, whether it's bagels, bread, English muffins, or any other product on there. So you can hit a button, automatically change the conveyor speed for the optimal time for that particular piece of toast. It also features 2 other buttons for lighter and darker, so a waiter or waitress can modify the belt speed to get a darker piece of toast or a lighter piece of toast depending on what the customer wants. It also has an automated standby mode. If the conveyor is not being used, it'll automatically drop into a power saver mode. That power saver can be defined as 25% of the heat. It'll drop that temperature down while the toaster is not being used, but once a customer order comes in, you can push one of the buttons, it drops out of power saver mode, and because we use quartz heating elements, it allows it to be heated up quickly, and the toast can be loaded in the load-up tray and be ready by the time it enters into the toaster. If metal elements were used, it would take another minute or 2 minutes before that toaster will be back up to temperature and ready to go. So Holman quartz conveyor toasters are designed for fast heat up, ideal toasting, and feature a very cool to the touch surfaces. In the event that electronics are not desired, you can also get knob controls in place of the electronics, which will control the top heat, the bottom heat, and the belt speed. For bagel toasters in particular, those toasters are designed only with top heat, with very little heat on the bottom to toast the open side of the bagel. So Holman conveyors have the most options of any conveyors in the industry. We do not use any louvers on the sides, which allows these toasters to be placed anywhere in a kitchen environment, and they're very economical.